What's really good, fam? It is your boy David, brand new, back with another video for you. And today we got another banger video for you guys. All right, today I'm going to show you guys all the e-bikes and e-scooters we have in the shed currently, and I'm also going to be ranking those from my most favorite to the hottest of trash that we have in the garage. Okay, so you want to watch the video to the end. Make sure you don't buy that last one. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button one time for your boy. You don't want to miss out on these banger videos I got planned for this year. Let's get into the joint. If you guys been watching my channel since the beginning, you guys will know what my #1 most favorite e-bike I have in the garage is. It is none other than the girl that I'm cheating on my wife with, Leticia. This bike started off as electric XP stock. They look ugly as hell, but your boy ended up, revamping it and making it its own. As of today, it has very little of, the stock parts on there. And let's just go over it real quick. Off top, this bike is putting out a little bit over 3,000 watts. I can reach speeds of up to like 40 miles per hour. Okay, guys. I also equipped it with a 72-volt battery. I think it's 17 amp hours. Range-wise, it's never died on me. I've taken it to group rides. I've been able to last the whole ride. I ended up taking off these stock handlebars and replacing it with these lower handlebars. Now, this might be a little bit low for some people. I mean, even for me, I'm 6'4" and I have to bend over a little bit. But your boy's in his 30s, so I don't have any back issues yet. Cross his fingers. Overall, I like the look of it. It looks sporty. It doesn't look like an old person's bike, and it definitely doesn't move like an old person's bike. Let's go ahead and hop on it right now so you guys can see a little bit of the performance. Currently on dirt. I don't like to ride it on dirt just because it's a lot of power. We'll take it up here a little bit, but I want to take it to the pavement so we can really unleash the beast. Woo! But yeah, currently going 23 miles per hour with ease. Okay, I think that's the most I want to do on the dirt. Okay, just trust me, it's pretty scary. Okay, let's take it to the pavement real quick. Woo! Yeah, 30 miles per hour. By the way, check out your boy. I've been practicing. Hold on. Oh shit, I panicked. Here you go. Wait. Okay. All right. I got some work to do. And this isn't even like full charge. If it was fully charged, I would have hit 35 miles per hour in like a couple seconds. And we're also going uphill. 35, uphill by the way. 37. This is uphill. Let's turn around and go back downhill. I saw 38 miles per hour, and that's not on a full charge. All right, guys, let's go ahead and show you guys the next bike on our list. The next bike on my list is actually not a bike at all. It is actually a e-scooter. That's right, it's an electric scooter. It's #2 on our list of most favorite, and it is the Varla Pegasus. If you guys haven't noticed, I have a need for speed, and the Varla definitely doesn't disappoint. I think top speed on this joint is like 28, 29 miles per hour. This scooter is rocking dual 500-watt motors, which I love. This is the first time I've ever had anything with like dual motors, and it's exceptional going up hills. Also, you'll notice it in the acceleration. This thing takes off like a freaking bullet because it has a built-in steering dampener. Turning is not like shaky, it's not wobbly at super high speeds. Overall, it's like a solid e-scooter. Another highlight of this scooter is that it has puncture resistant tires. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop on it and give you guys a first look at the ride. Technically, we're not even supposed to be on the dirt with this scooter. This is a commuter scooter, pavement only. The tires that it comes with, they're not made for off-roading. Now, can you ride off-road? Yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, let's take it to the pavement so we can really show you guys what this thing is capable of. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I did put out a range test on this scooter. I did it in max speed, and I think I was capable of like almost 15 miles. I forget, but go ahead and watch that video. It's entertaining nonetheless. The main ways I use this scooter is like just for convenience sake, right? Like I live in an apartment complex and it's always hard to find a park. So what I'll do is load this up in the back of the SUV and then park like super far and then just ride it back home, like stuff like that. Look, we're not even full charge and we're still capable of hitting 28 miles per hour. So if you guys are interested in this one, I will leave a link to it in the description. Let's go ahead and check out the third e-bike on our list. The next e-bike that we have on our list, all right? This is actually the slowest e-bike that we own, the least powerful e-bike that we own. Yet it is number 3 on our most favorite list. It is the Mackwill Ellen 16. Check out the freaking behemoth of a bike. Now hear me out. Don't exit the video just yet, okay? This bike may look like a children's bike, but I guarantee you, this is probably the most fun you'll ever have on a freaking e-bike, ever, okay? Because it has these small tires, the acceleration is ridiculous, all right? Now, top speed, I think it maxes out at like 15 miles per hour, which is nothing to get excited over, right? But the fact that it's just a small bike makes it super fun. And one of the convenient things is that it folds right here at the stem, all right? So you can easily store it in your car. Now, it doesn't fold in half, which is okay. This is more like a cross between a scooter and a bike. I also use this one like I use the scooters. I'll throw this in the car, park super far away and just ride this back home. I do have plans for this bike. I do want to change out these handlebars for some BMXs because the way I ride this bike, I ride it like a BMX bike. I take it off of jumps, I'm hopping curves. You know what, let's go ahead and just show you guys. Oh. Although this bike may be too small for your boy, I think it's perfect for like a teenager or just like a small person, right? Another highlight of this bike is that it's super inexpensive. I don't even want to say cheap because it's not made cheap. It's actually pretty good quality, all right? It's not top of the line, but look, it's not cheap. This bike is extremely affordable. I think it was like $649 when I reviewed it. But yeah, this would be like a good entry level e-bike for like your wife or something like that. Or if you just want to hop curbs like this. Woo! The next bike that I have on my list is actually facing a little bit of controversy. They're going through a legal battle with Hemingway because Hemingway feels like they copied their freaking bike, all right? And I'm talking about the Magic Cycle bike. So off top, you can see that these tires are huge. They are 26 by 4-inch fat tires. It comes with a 750 watt rear hub motor. Another highlight of this bike is that it does have a 52 volt battery, has a color display, which I love, easy to read. I think the only negative of this bike is that the brakes are pretty trash. When I first got the bike, there was a lot of brake rub or like a rubbing noise in the front. So I ended up loosening the brakes just so I cannot hear that noise again. And in the rear, they just weren't that good. Off top, if you do get this bike, I would immediately change the brakes. Magic Cycle may be upgrading the brakes for the next batches, I'm not sure. So definitely test them out, and if they do work fine, then that's great. If not, just upgrade them. But yeah, other than that, this bike is pretty good, all right? This is the bike that I use to haul the kids around. As you guys can see, I have a front child seat right here for my daughter. And then like, I just attach a little hitch right here, and I can have the little child hitch trailer thing on the back. So yeah, that's what I use. This is pretty much like the station wagon of the fleet. So let's go ahead and hop on it so you guys can get a first look at the Magic Cycle bike. I don't mind taking this one off road because it's not super fast. Top speed is 28 miles per hour, but it's nothing dangerous. Now, what is dangerous is that my brake setup is like nearly non-existent pretty much, okay? Look, I'm fully engaged in the brakes, and that's how long it takes to fully stop. Suspension is like super great. Fat tires, you know I love those. Brakes, not so good. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, shoot. I almost fell right there. Ooh. And that's what you call pro level. The next bike that we have on our list is one of the newer bikes that we reviewed. All right, it's a fat tire bike, 20 by 4-inch to be exact. And that one's gonna be the Rattan. We've seen plenty of these 20 by 4-inch fat tire folding e-bikes, right? But the Rattan is a little bit different. We put this one up against the Hemingway, and this one outperformed it. What I do like about the bike, obviously the fat tires, The motor seems to have a lot of power. I believe it's a 750 watt. It does come with a 48 volt battery. You guys know I love folding bikes. They're just super convenient. Another cool thing about this bike is that it comes equipped with a rear seat. Now, this is not meant to be seated on by your freaking grandma, all right? Put your child on there and have a good time. Don't go too fast. Even though it is, you know, second to last on my list, I actually do like it. Some of the negatives about this bike is that it does feel a little bit jerky, right? As far as like the power. Sometimes if you barely press the pedals, it'll just kind of take off on you, you know, which is kind of scary. I'm pretty sure you can probably change it in the settings, but that's how it was stock. So be careful when hopping on this bike. The pedal assist is a little bit sensitive. Even though I do like the rear seat, I wish that the rear, you know, rack or housing for the seat was removable, because you guys know the style that I like to rock these bikes doesn't look like this. I like to remove the fenders, I like to remove the rear rack and just rock it bare bones BMX style. But you know what, it's a good bike. Unfortunately, it is, you know, second to last on our list. But let's go ahead and hop on it real quick just so you guys can see a first-hand look at this bike. All right, so yeah, acceleration is like really good on this bike. Brakes work very well as well. This bike does have technically dual suspension because it has front suspension, and then for the rear they use a suspension seat post, so it's nice and cushiony. It also has the fat tires, which cushions the ride even more. So yeah, smooth ride. Now the front suspension is not adjustable, which kind of sucks, but it does the job. We're doing throttle only uphill, 18 miles per hour. I believe the max speed I was able to get out of this bike was like 24, I think. And I did end up changing the settings to max it out, and yeah, it was 24. I don't know if they advertise it as a class 3 e-bike capable of doing 28 miles per hour, but that's all I was able to do. All right guys, we are at the end of the video. It is getting dark and we want to end it off with a bang. We're gonna let you guys know the worst electric vehicle that we currently have in the garage. And the reason why I said electric vehicle is because it's not an e-bike, it's actually an e-scooter. This scooter is hot trash. All right, do not buy this joint, okay? And I'm sorry for anybody that bought it already. This joint is gonna die on you randomly. That's what happened to me. I ended up getting a flat tire on the rear, right? So I wasn't able to ride the scooter for maybe a week and a half tops, right? Go to turn on the scooter after about a week and a half, and guess what happens? Does not turn on. Something's wrong with the battery, but I haven't done anything to it, so it shouldn't do that. So anybody that bought this scooter, I'm sorry, but you might want to try to get your money back or start looking into another one, because this one's not it. All right, this one is the Turbo Ant. I forget the full name, but I will leave it in the description. Do not buy this one, okay? It is super cheap, so that is expected that it wasn't gonna last a long time, but I think I got this like 5 months ago. So yeah, worst scooter, worst EV in the garage. No point in even riding it because 1, we have a flat tire, and 2, it doesn't turn on. So there it is. That's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next one, deuces like that.